We're now going to look at some more annotation scaling, and we're going to work with a different scale. And what we're going to do now, we're going to place some dimensions on the desk detail. Now you don't need to worry about the other annotative dimensions on the drawing here. The good thing is only the dimensions that you need to see at the particular scale will display in the viewport. So we make sure we're on our DIMS layer, on the layer pull down here. We go to the Annotate tab. We're using our training dimension style there, and all we need to do now is place some dimensions on our desk detail. I'm not going to go crazy here and place loads of dimensions. I'm just going to place 2 or 3 purely for speed. I'll leave the rest up to you. So we go to linear dimension here, and I'm going to place a linear dimension just here to show the size of the desk there. Now don't worry if it crosses layers and things as well. We'll cover a tool in a moment that allows you to actually work with those layers in the viewports and show those layers in the viewports. So I'm going to drop that dimension just there like that. And what I'm also going to do here, another linear dimension down here, so linear from the list. And I'm going to place a linear dimension from there to there. Now you'll notice that clashes with the wall there. Again, we can set those layers in the viewports later. And then last but not least, I will place another linear dimension showing the overall size from here to here. You can obviously detail this to your heart's content. There are plenty of dimensions you can use here. You could even start dimensioning the chair if you wanted to. Now what we need to do is select 1, 2, and 3, like that. And then we right click and we look at the shortcut menu. Now, what you'll notice, there's annotative object scale here. If I click on it, it won't work. The reason being is these dimensions aren't annotative yet. I have to go down to properties and set them as annotative in their properties here, because my dimension style is not annotative. I could set it to annotative and that would cover all of these things, but I'm trying to show you how the annotative scaling works. So I say yes there, click on the down arrow, select yes. Then it prompts me for an annotative scale. In this case, we click there, the little box comes up, we add, and we're going to add 1 to 30 this time. We OK that, we OK that. What we also do now is we close the properties palette. And what we do now is we go and look at our landscape tab. We hit escape to deselect those dimensions first, A3 landscape tab, and there's our dimensions for our desk detail. Now what I'm going to do there is I'm going to roll in on the wheel mouse a little bit. You can see my dimensions there, and what I want to do now is I want to double click inside the viewport, and just using pan, not zoom, otherwise you'll mess up the viewport scale, just pan it slightly so that it sits nice and neatly in the viewport. Double click outside the viewport to deactivate. Now we've got our window detail over here as well. Now we've got the scales all set on these viewports. So zoom out slightly, and what we'll do as well, just to make sure that our scaling all works, we'll just quickly lock our viewport scales. So we'll select all 4 inactive viewports, right click, display locked, yes. So they're now locked at their scales. Now you'll notice some of these viewports look a bit untidy at the moment with bits of windows here and there. We will tidy that up later.